A huge welcome to the 21-day conscious manifesting program. Here we are. So, if you're watching this, you're obviously on the inside, which is incredible because let's start by celebrating. You've taken the flip in action. You're here, you're in. So, here is a lowdown, like the must knows on what's to come. Now, just in case we don't know each other, in case we're not connected, maybe you've come through a different channel. I'm Caroline Reed, life and mindset coach. And I've been in this industry now for 8 years. Manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality has been at the seat of so many transformations. So many that I have witnessed and helped sort of support people through their awakening journeys, my own journey. And it only feels right that I bring so many of not just the teachings into it, because I think there's so much that you can learn about manifestation out there, but how do you actually begin to reprogram your brain, your subconscious mind, so that that is on your side, so that you can actually begin to become a conscious manifester. We begin to work on those limiting beliefs if there's anything kind of locked away in your subconscious. So, welcome. Now, I'm going to share with you now how the program's going to run. That's super important to know. So, one of my goals with this is to keep it really, really simple because as a twin mum to, gosh, nearly 4-year-olds as I'm recording this now, I get it. I get that for some morning routines, as great as they sound, and we know how beneficial they are, just doesn't always happen. I'm an avid meditator. There's a lot of mornings it does not happen. So condensing it down to the 21 days, committing, being a part of a like-minded community, it really helps with that accountability. And in case you didn't know, it takes 21 days to begin to form new patterns in the brain. So that is patterns, new neural networks. So everything that we currently think is running on this habitual cycle, what fires together, wires together. So over those 21 days, we're beginning to form new neural pathways, which is so incredibly exciting because these are basically new thoughts. And in order for you to begin to manifest energetically, feel different, it first starts up here. So we really are working within the subconscious mind, but also physically taking action on things. So if you haven't already, I'm going to recommend you go and grab a pen and a paper. You can pause this if you're like, I've not got one, go and grab a pen and paper. And I'm actually going to first recommend that you actually dedicate a journal or a notebook to this program. So you might want to grab that one. You might have one like, it's here, I'm ready. So within that, I'm going to recommend that you write down the following. For the next 3 weeks, starting on Monday, you're going to receive every Monday for 3 weeks a email, and I'm also going to be sharing it in the group container that you're in. And what you will receive is a morning blueprint meditation. 10 to 15 minutes, that's all that you need. Now, for some, this might be first thing in the morning, as soon as your eyes open, you've not even stepped out of bed, boom, headphones go in, you're straight on it. It might be, if you're like myself, you kind of get like trampled on, crawled on, there's nappies being thrown at your head. If that's the case, sort all of that lot out and then dedicate. It might be on a lunch break. It might be in the afternoon. I know it's called a morning blueprint. The best time of day is the morning. But do you know what? As long as you are listening to it, it does not matter. So you've got the blueprint to listen to. Then on an evening, it's the hypnotherapy recording. That's around 30 minutes. So it's a hypnotherapy blueprinting. I've kind of hybrid them together. There's been a lot of research, many, many years of trials and doing different trainings as well, and my own journey where I've created these different kind of neural blueprints. So on an evening, you have a specific, it's a PM meditation hypnotherapy to listen to. 30 minutes, headphones in, or put your phone or whatever by your bed, full permission to fall asleep listening to it. Okay, you don't have to worry about laying there because I used to get a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I've fallen asleep. Does it not work now?" I'm like, "No, that's fantastic. We're working with your subconscious." So, just to kind of reiterate, in case this is maybe like new territory for you, your conscious mind, let's just kind of go like this. Your conscious mind is the part that is often talking to yourself. It's a lot of your beliefs, it's your self identity. Ego is a big one as well with the conscious. Your subconscious mind are. They're part of that, but they are imagine it's like a hard drive, and that is all of your beliefs, your value system, your experiences, highly linked as well with your nervous system that is on running in the background. So when you're falling asleep, you might be thinking, oh, I didn't pick that up from Tesco. Oh, I'm going to have to do this tomorrow. Or I didn't reply back to this message, or I need to make sure that that's your subconscious. When you're having those typical thoughts, it's the to do, it's the logic sometimes. But when you're drifting asleep, that part goes to sleep. And part of the hypnotherapy, especially, I actually guide you into a trance-like state, a very safe trance-like state. And that is where we get to work on your subconscious mind to begin to re-imprint new ways of thinking that has a natural impact on how you feel and, of course, how you behave. That's when the conscious manifesting comes in. The other thing, so you've got your morning and you've got your evening. The other thing that you will also receive weekly is an audio. I suppose it's a video actually, but it's a video that you just listen to as an audio. You're not actually going to see me. And that has got some teachings. It's teachings around the topic of the week. And alongside that, you're also going to have some journal prompts. So I recommend you're here, you're invested, go all in. Go all in for 21 days and not only notice the difference in terms of your attraction and ability to manifest, I promise your level of confidence will raise. Why will your confidence raise? Because you're committing to something and you're sticking to it. How many times in the past have you said, yeah, I'm going to start running, or I'm going to start going to yoga once a week, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to start cutting out sugar is another one I hear all the time. 2 weeks in, a month in, 6 months in, and we don't. That knocks our confidence. 21 days, 3 weeks, you are so worthy of that. Morning blueprint, evening hypno, weekly teaching to listen to with some journal prompts. The audio for the teaching is around 10 to 15 minutes. You'll need to dedicate 15 to 20 minutes to do the journaling exercise. Now, some that are already avid journalers, you might just go to town with this, but really meet yourself where you are. The main thing is that you are dedicating yourself to doing it. Anything else that I throw in there might be some wallpaper things for your phone if you want to add them with some like affirmations on. There might be a little Q&A that I pop into the group with, like if you've got any questions, add them here and I'll answer them. Any of those things, you do as you wish with. They're like added accountability, bonus, that kind of thing. I want you to get from this as much as you can, but I promise so much of this is the dedication to yourself. It's not for me. This is for you. This is for your future, because that old saying, nothing changes if nothing changes. And you manifest everything in your life. Everything around you right now is an accumulation of manifestation. And if this makes you feel any better, if you're like, oh, everything that you are in right now, your current reality, is a accumulation of a manifestation from the past. I'm just going to say that one more time. Your current reality are manifestations of the past. It takes the energy, it takes your thinking, it takes momentum for things to manifest in. So right now, your entire current reality in life, whether you're celebrating, whether you're maybe looking at changing things in your life, no matter where you are, the reason that I want to share this is you can draw that line in the sand. You get to be the conscious creator of your life. Make this the beginning of where you start to make those small incremental changes that have the ability to compound and change your life. And it all starts up here, in the gut as well. And that's what I'm going to be really bringing to the table for you. And I'm so freaking excited to be on this journey with you. So, the last thing that I'm going to add to this is I've also created a 21-day tick sheet because I know how we work. We love, for a lot of people, to tick, love to cross things off. We get that nice dopamine fix from doing it. So, if this is you, if you're like, yeah, guilty, fantastic. Print it out, put it somewhere on your desk, put it on a wall, stick it on your fridge, and each and every day, tick it off. And you'll see the more you do it, the greater you gain the momentum. You feel good, you're on track. And of course, this comes with a clause. This comes with a bit of a disclaimer that there might be days that you miss. I'm going to say it because I don't want you to beat yourself up if you miss a day and go, right, that's it. I'm going to have to wait till next year when this comes back around. I knew I could. We don't want any of that. The main thing, and I never want to say this because I want you to go all in. 21 days constant is where you're going to get the best results. But even if you were doing this, say 5 days out of the 7, you're still absolutely smashing it. So please do not stress if you miss a day. Like I said, I'm busy mum of twins, business. Like I do this every time I run this program, I do it with you. I will legitimately be sharing photos. I get it. I get what it's like when we're like, I need to find the time. So I am now going to recommend that you get your diary out or your calendar out and you put it in. Put it in. Maybe set yourself a little alarm for the first week so that you remember to do it. Like I keep saying, meet yourself where you are. Meaning, if this is going to be completely new, you've not meditated in however long or maybe ever, set those alarms, get yourself in that flow, get yourself back into that routine. The evening one, simple, throw your headphones in or put your phone next to you, go straight to sleep. Absolutely fine. The other thing, this is the last thing, so I'm hoping that you're making some notes around this. And of course, I'm going to guide you through it. You haven't really got to do anything, and it'll all make total sense. Is some people like to listen to just their phone here. Some people have little speakers, headphones, physical little earbuds or whatever they're called in their ears. I've actually found on, I think it was Amazon, you'll no doubt be able to get from different places. It's almost like a headband, like a really soft headband that you would use if you were washing your face. And it's got Bluetooth, tiny, tiny little headphones inside. So pre-twins, that's what I used to fall asleep meditating to nearly every single evening. Now I've got a baby monitor next to me. I know they're nearly 4, but still, you'd be so surprised how often I hear the words in the middle of the night. So I now just have it there because I don't want to fall asleep with it on as much as I love it. It's so soothing. So if that is something that you want to check out, always you can let me know. I'll share the link to that in the group that you're in or pop me a message. But they're another option for you. So, as you can probably see, I'm incredibly buzzing about this. This is up there with and I feel like I say this each time. This is literally up there with one of my favorite programs to run. If you're a part of the accountability group, use it. Use it. I'm going to do a post where you can introduce yourself. Do it. And the reason being is the more that you're invested, the more that you're like, universe, I am here, I am in, let's flipping go, the better. So once again, I am truly, truly celebrating the fact that you're here, the fact that you're listening to this. I cannot wait to get kickstarted with you. Any questions? Pop them in the community group that you're in. And I can't wait for us to get kickstarted. Have a great rest of your day, your evening, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.